off to the races. At least it's already getting daylight here at 7 a.m. Nice view of the valley. I was hoping we were going to get a nice sunny day like we did yesterday. Hey, Daisy. Thanks for coming in, dear. I have notifications are so bad, it's ridiculous. I went out to your channel, canceled my subscription, and redid it. So hopefully, I'll start to get notifications again. I'm doing okay. Hopefully, you're doing okay. Simi's good. She'll probably pop in here pretty quick. Um, Occasionally, I get a notification for you, but I'm always like 4 hours late. So I don't know. I don't know what the problem is with YouTube. It just gets ridiculous. But it's nice to see you. I'm excited about the appointment today because we've been making such great progress towards finally getting this to heal. So I'm curious to see where we are today. It would be nice not to have to make this trip every Tuesday. Yeah, it was a beautiful sunny day here yesterday. We actually hit almost 60 degrees. The sun was out. I even got a picture of the daffodils coming up across the street that I posted. But excuse me, I was hoping it would be that nice today, but it's not. It's cloudy, which is normal Seattle. It's really not that it rains all the time here, but it is gray all the time here. Yeah, it's hopefully we're all done with this winter weather and we'll start to warm up everywhere. The little buds are starting to appear on the trees out here, so it's got to be headed that direction. All right, I gotta grab this exit, get up on the freeway, and go. Yeah, just a few more weeks and we've got spring. So oh, look at that. No traffic. I can go all the way across. Cool. All right. Where's that? Oops, that's what's wrong. I didn't turn it back on. I kept setting the cruise control and it wasn't grabbing. I forgot to turn it back on after I got gas. Okay, now we're off play. Yeah, traffic isn't supposed to be too bad, so hopefully it'll be an easy trip. Yeah, you guys can't see it, I'm sure, but as I'm driving by all these naked trees, I can see the little green haze starting to show up at the ends of the branches, so I know that they're all starting to do their spring hopping dance. So it's coming. We just got a little bit more to wait. That's good. Officers are busy on the other side of the freeway. Hi, Crazy Pluto. Thanks for coming in. Uh, it's actually kind of nice that they upgraded this carpool lane. We have pay to play out here. So the sign tells you what it's going to cost you, and you can decide whether or not it's worth it. If you have the stickers, you can decide whether or not it's worth it to avoid the traffic. But they've revised them now, and so it now takes pictures of people that don't have the sticker and who are cheating, and sends them a bill, which caused a lot of, in the past, it caused a lot of backup in all the lanes. And now that that's not allowed anymore, the people that used to cheat are leaving earlier, and so the traffic's more spread out. You love cars? I love a lot of the older cars. The ones nowadays are almost the same. All right, have fun. Thanks for stopping in. Hey, Karen, thanks for coming in, dear. We're just doing a Tuesday morning drive north. Looking forward to see if we've got more good news. It's all been good in the last several weeks, so I'm hoping it's going to keep going. Yeah, it was a beautiful sunny day yesterday. I was hoping it was going to stay today, but it didn't. We're back to the normal gray of Puget Sound. But it's not bad. Yesterday it warmed up to almost 60, uh, and we're high 40s this morning, so it's not too bad. And thank you. So we'll see how it goes. Oh Jesus! Well, spring is coming. All of the naked trees out here, I can see the green haze on them, so I know that they're starting to blossom. Hey, Mark, thanks for coming in, bud. I don't think you guys can see that because of the the gray background in the trees. But and I don't know that if I don't know if the trees where you guys are react the same way these do. These are mostly alder and cottonwood, and it's kind of funny when they start to grow their leaves. They have these little green buds on them, just like a lot of trees, but they're actually visible from quite a ways away. So it just looks like a green haze on the tree. Hi, Mina. Thank you for coming in. I'm doing okay. How are you? Hey, Simon. Have you recovered from your trip yet? Always takes me a few days to recover from a long trip. That's good. Oops, I got to turn that damn translation thing off again. I haven't found it other than when I'm actually live, and it's always automatically turned on. I went looking to see if I could shut it off for automatically coming on, but I couldn't find it anywhere in my settings. And it didn't used to do that, so it's probably because I turned on something when I turned on the translation when I was watching uh, some of the historic documentaries where they're speaking in other languages, and the people who did the documentary didn't bother to put subtitles in. So I think that's what set it off. I just haven't figured out how to turn that back off. But it just takes a second to kill it when we're live. Well, that's kind of fun. What the heck, people? We shouldn't be stopped at all in this line. Come on, I only got to make 2 more exits and then I get off this freeway so I can cut across the valley. um, 22nd, we've got another cook. All right, are we back? Hopefully, we're back. Oh, cool. Okay. Sorry, I got a reconnect thing, and I always wait a minute to see if I can see if you guys responded, but automatically actually reconnected. If it doesn't, then I just reset it. So we're back. I think I was talking about the next cook along. Uh, so it'll be Eddie, Gary, and I think it's Meritage Lightness in the Dark or something like that, but it's Meritage. And she mentioned it the other day, and I finally got an email back from her. So she will be joining us for the next time around on the 22nd, making sugar-free key lime pie, I guess. So that will be fun. Hey, Bird, thanks for coming in, buddy. Go, people. Hey, Debbie Sue. Morning, dear. Hi, Lee. Thanks for coming in. Oops, got some little sprinklers. Well, welcome back, Trudeau. Well, that's fun. There's this rain stuff. Oh, soap up there and wash the windshield while we're here. I didn't see where it said we had rain today at all. ridiculous. Geez, I even got to turn on my mirror defogger. Hopefully we'll drive back out of this rain here in a minute. Hey, Demoose, thanks for coming in, sir. We've been doing fine, and all of a sudden we drove into some rain. And now my wipers are squeaking too. That certainly helps with sound quality. We had a beautiful sunny day yesterday. I thought that was what it was supposed to be today too, but Jesus, what's going on? These freeway stoplights aren't running like they usually do. Hey, Quentin, thanks for coming in, sir. Yeah, this is ridiculous on this freeway stoplight. Usually it's every couple of seconds somebody goes, but this one is really, really dawdling. Well, once we get by this, we should be moving right along here, as well as traffic allows. There we go. God damn, that sucks. That sucks. That's better. I sat there long enough that my side window got all covered with water. And between that and the mirror, I got soggy and foggy mirrors. I guess it's over one. There we go. Now we're moving. Wow, the crazies are out. God, what's with this pickup up there? Yeah, I don't know what elevation you're at, Karen, but right now I'm only about 60 feet above sea level, maybe 80 feet, but not a whole lot. I am I'm just south of the 200 Street exit, coming up on Aurelia. Hey, Greg, thanks for coming in, sir. Yeah, we pay attention to elevation out here. Where we live, we can get a foot of snow, and downtown Seattle only gets an inch just because of the elevation difference. I don't know what's with that pickup I mentioned a minute ago. You guys can't really see him, but I'm seeing him on either side of this car in front of us, and he's really using the entire lane that we're in. It's like he creeps along slowly and drifts towards the carpool lane on the left, and then hard corrects back out into the center of the lane, and then drifts out to the right, and then hard corrects back to the center of the lane. It's always nice to see children out of school. It's part of adult life, rodeo. We got about another 2 miles, and then it should open up for a ways. That explains it. Yeah, normally we don't get a lot of those on my early morning show. But at least if you're going to come in and make complaints, uh, you can file a complaint by hitting the thumbs up button. Well, yeah, that's why I said my early show. Smart ass. And it's even earlier in Hawaii. There we go. Now we're moving. Jesus, that truck is still all over the road. Now at least you guys can see them, I think. Maybe not because of the rain. Yep, there he goes over the yellow line. Now I can jump one more left and get around this idiot. That truck right there. He's been all over the road. I don't know if he's drunk or what, but he sure shouldn't be driving. Yeah, this is, get up here just a little bit further, and I got to start sliding right so I can get into the lanes that move better in the traffic jam coming up here. Yeah, this is bad. I was looking forward to coming up here yesterday when it was so nice. Everything looked good. I don't know. Start our move right. Let's turn our window up, our mirror pop back on. Yeah, this really kind of sucks. All right, Clint. Thanks for coming in, buddy. Have a great day. Oh, that's a little better. Rain slowed down. I don't like generally being behind taller vehicles, so I can't because I can't see what's going on ahead. But that works. We'll go over here. That'll give us a little bit better view without losing much ground. Hey, Tiffany. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, we're just coming into Seattle city limits pretty much, and this will stay like this most of the day. Problem is that this is a 5 lane freeway, and as it comes underneath the convention center up in downtown Seattle, it collapses down to 2 lanes. All because they wanted to put the convention center over the top of the freeway. And God forbid you ever actually have an accident along the way. Yeah, the only reason I come up here is because of this doctor's appointment. I mean, I've been saying for years, somebody can come up to me and say, the Beatles are getting back together. And I'd say, awesome, where? When? Tell me about it. They'd say, it's a month from now in Seattle. And I'd say, never mind. There just isn't anything worth coming to Seattle if you don't have to. Procrastinate, yes. Work frequently gets in the way of my screwing around time. I don't know if you guys can. You guys might. It's bright enough gray now that you guys might be able to see the green haze on the trees. Although the rain's probably restricting some of it too. Um, if we had lighter skies down in the valley, we probably would have been able to see it. I don't know. Maybe I'm hallucinating. All right, Karen. Have a good day. Thank you for coming in. Geez, even with all this silliness, we may end up here early again. All right. Now I can get back over here without being behind somebody too tall. At least somebody too tall right in front of me. A lot of these cars are going to get off at the next exit, and that'll let me way ahead again. Good morning, Mama O. I'm working on it. Hey, Juliet, thanks for coming in. Your comment was blocked? That's weird. Shouldn't have been. I'm sorry. I don't have anything, any words blocked. I don't have any. Yeah, I run the same safeties on this channel that we run on Off Topic Squirrel, so you can pretty much get away with anything. Okay, we should be back now. It did the reconnecting thing, and I wasn't getting any responses. So yeah, usually if it's like I say, I've got all the safety shut off. But normally, moderating on other channels, you get the moderators and the owner get a warning that something came up that you need to look at. Happens frequently on Latoria's channel. You get the little held for reviews, but we haven't had any of those this morning. We've had a couple of trolls that were children, but nothing major. Yeah, YouTube. Ever since the crash 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago, it's been ridiculous. No audio. Oh crap. Okay, now are we back? Oh, okay. Well, then I did an unnecessary reset, but at least it's working. Okay. All right, Juliet. Thank you. Yeah, even with all the weather and goofy traffic, we're still going to be up here early today. Which, of course, is better than being late. But and that's what scares me about leaving a little bit later is uh, the one time I anticipate that I would be early and leave later, I'll be shafted. Yeah. Well, hopefully it will clear up a little bit before the return trip. This is, yeah, it's a little damp out. See, now I'm actually up here. I'm actually seeing greenery on the trees. They're beyond budding and actually starting to grow leaves on some of them. So it's definitely springing around here. Sorry, I got a notification on my work email, and I was pausing to read what it is. You have no idea how much junk email. Everybody gets junk email, but man, the junk email we get from work is ridiculous. What's weird? Yeah, that's weird. Definitely weird coming from you because you're the one that usually monitors all this stuff for me. When I saw that, I figured I was in trouble because that just doesn't happen on your phone. I got to get over one more line here. That works right there. Definitely less rain up here. There's our exit. And we're almost there. We made it again. Yeah, hopefully this will all be done. Yeah, we're down to just light mist now. There we go. We made it. Now we got all these jackasses getting over a lane that couldn't do it back there where it was already slowed down. They better try and run up as far as they can. Yeah, it's all this graffiti. How does somebody manage to stand here and paint something that elaborate without getting caught when it's 100 yards in either direction to run back and forth? Weird. Are you kidding me? I've mentioned many times about these little question stickers that pop up. This question was, are your shoes on the wrong feet? Come on, people. Really? All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and shut this down for this morning, and we'll be back around 11 a.m. To go back south, probably a little before. Uh, if I don't see you again, I'll see you somewhere else out in YouTube land, frolicking about. So have a good day. I love you all, and we'll catch you next time or on the next show. Bye, everybody.